I am standing in the valley where our snow has melted because our temperature keeps ping-ponging back and forth like 10 to 15 degrees. It's the weirdest thing. It's not really supposed to do that. I'm not going to get into it, but it makes no sense. Anyway, so this valley right here I'm showing you, and you might be like, why are those dead trees? Well, back in 1964, a 9.6 earthquake hit this area of Alaska, and it triggered a tsunami. And the ocean is right beyond that railroad track in front of those mountains, and the water came up over the railroad and into this valley, and all that salt water basically created a tree graveyard, and all that salt just kind of preserved them as they stood, and the permafrost aids in that ability to remain. And what I love is that, you know, even after all these years, these other spruce trees are giving life to this valley once again. You know, look at that little one over there. So cute. It's like, you know, you could sit there and try, or let me rephrase that. Maybe people have a misconception that things can be killed, but we are limitless. There's an infinity to energy. And therefore, certain things may pass, but new life is always brought out of it. Always. And these, I call them Christmas trees, even though they're not going to end up in anybody's house, thankfully. They are just right here in this beautiful landscape. They pop up, they thrive. What a backdrop, you know. Again, I share this with you because maybe this is what you need today to remind you that where you are is not all that is. That whatever is in your environment around you right here, right now, is not all that is. That just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. Because just like you are where you are, I am here where I am, and it's happening. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that we do not see with our human eyes, that we do not feel with our human touch. There is a truth, there is a vitality that is all around us. And when you allow yourself to get sucked into, we'll just say it like that, sucked into whatever your present moment is, it doesn't mean that that's wrong. It just means don't lose sight of the fact that there is something else out there. There is another emotion that you could possibly channel. There's another emotion that you can override whatever negative emotion that you might be feeling at any time. We always have choices. Always. It's a matter of, are you willing to see those choices? Are you willing to acknowledge them? Are you willing to blend them in to whatever it is that you're feeling so that it can alchemize? It's worth it. Oh, is it worth it? Many blessings.